this is the ZAP software, and we know that this ZAP is a proxy server. So this ZAP is using for get access uh, the targeted web applications for get the vulnerabilities informations, and after that we can make them a solution according through ZAP solution message. And actually this ZAP is always using for penetration testing, so it has a rich functionality, and it is open source and cross platform facility. Then we can use that Linux, Windows, and Macs. So if we want to use this ZAP uh, to get access to our targeted web application server, so we have to be keep remember one thing, that the other web applications, they will allow this ZAP the one time, one and only one time, when the ZAP has its own authentic certificate. So without any authorized certificates, no one can access uh, anything anything from other server. So ZAP has the facility to generate its own certificates. So we called it dynamic SSL certificate. So now this is the question, that why we need the dynamic SSL certificate, because we need to get the dynamic SSL certificate, because without dynamic SSL certificate we never allow to get information from other servers. So for this reason we need the dynamic SSL certificate. And these dynamic SSL certificates, main thing is these certificates will help to decrypt the web application traffic to uh, get very easily the whole information what we need. And if we want to make any attack, then the dynamic SSL certificate will help us to allow us to do that. So how can we generate, or how can we get these dynamic SSL certificates? So get these dynamic SSL certificates. The one thing I also uh, giving you message as a message, that when you are trying to get access information from other web applications, so that time we need to make a bridge like as a interacting. So when we are doing interacting from our machine browser to the other servers, so those interacting workplace, for those workplace we need decrypt the traffic. We need a valid authenticate certificate. If we are using agree to using ZAP, then we need ZAP's own authenticate certificate, and we call it dynamic SSL. So so this is a facility. This is a certification. We called it SSL TSL certificate. Okay. So for this, to get this, we need to go the tools option from our ZAP application software. So when we will click on these tools, we will get the selection options mentioned by options. We need to click on here, and once we get these options, after click we will get a few more options. Most of the time what's happened, that we will get direct mention by dynamic SSL. So we have to click on there, but on my software there is no dynamic SSL. So here is mentioned that dynamic SSL has no mention by its dynamic SSL name. So here is the network option. We have to click on here, network, and once we click on this network, we are getting few more options, those called sub options. So here is client certificate, connection, global exclusions, local servers and rate limit and server certificates. So we have to click on server certificates, and after we did click on the server certificates, we have to be click on save. So this is actually our certifications, and in my computer there I have already installed, I already imported my certificate once, so I'm just getting, I'm just trying to get this certificate with different name, like as 4, I mentioned 4 before the name of ZAP root CA, like this way. Actually I like to get it on my desktop. Then okay, I want to show you from my desktop that here is a our certificate. So we need to put that our browser. So I am going to open my Mozilla Firefox. So this is my Mozilla Firefox. So we need to import that certificate to our browser. Okay. Why I am doing that? Because the ZAP is a proxy. ZAP is a proxy. Its full elaboration is Z attack proxy. So the proxy will work as a man in middle way between the user machine browser to the uh, targeted server. So between those two options, ZAP will work man in middle. Okay. So I'm just going this. I have to click on these three options. Then I will go settings. Once I go to settings, I have to click on privacy and security. And after I click the privacy and security, I have to go uh, these security options. Here is the view certificates. Once I click on these view certificates, I have to click on here, import. When I click in here, import, I have to go to the desktop where I store my certificate. Then I have to click on here and I need to open. And once I click on here, open, the certificate will be stored in my certificate manager. And this certificate manager is in Mozilla Firefox. We can do the same things on Internet Explorer or Google Chrome. Okay, so it's just about Mozilla Firefox, and I have I have my Japroot certification access, so I don't need to keep one more time, because I did already mention that certificate. After that, I have to click on OK. So like this way, actually we can get our